Hello my friends, today I will be sharing with you guys the makeup products I have changed my mind on for better and for worse as well. We have both of those categories. Some I've liked, some I've grown to dislike over time. So I will be sharing with you guys the products over here. These are special exceptions. So without further ado, let's get into it. I had to put on a little cardigan because it was getting a little bit cold. But anyway, let's start off on the more negative note. I tried this out last year, went from okay to I absolutely hate this, and it's this is the MISSHA Cover Lasting Magic Cushion over here. And this was highly raved, and I bought this because it was one of the cushions on the style pages that apparently influencers loved and liked and raved about. So I picked this up. I am in the shade number 23, and the reason why I don't like this is because every single time I wore this cushion, it separates on my skin. It just doesn't wear nicely. There's creases, even with powder on top, and the color match is probably making me look like a Oompa Loompa. Even though I'm shade number 23, it pulls very orange. The distinction between my face and neck is super obvious every time. I would say that I have a very good skin prep, and I usually don't struggle with foundation separating on me and stuff like that, so this was truly an exception. The sponge inside itself feels like a very 2014-2015 cushion. The puff that it comes with as well, it does not feel as refined. I mean, for the price, I believe I paid less than $10 for this cushion over here, so I can't really complain, but this is truly one of the not so great cushions that I've tried. The next product over here, I'm gonna make some people very angry. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, which by the way, I just want to quickly put it out there that it is totally okay to like something that others may not like, and others may not like something that you like. It's totally fine. We all have our own makeup preferences. I just would like to ask you to keep it respectful in the comments. Treat others how you like to be treated. That is a value and something that I have lived by my whole entire life. So be respectful to one another. We can have our disagreements, but keep it respectful, okay? And it is impossible to like every single product a single brand releases. Anyway, this is the Rom and Dewyful water tint over here. Listen, I love Rom Band as much as you do, okay? But this product over here, this lip tint, I feel like it's a dud for me. I initially thought that it's okay, but the more I wear it, the more I'm just like, I'm not feeling this, because it's trying to be something like the lasting water tint but with a little bit more pigment in it. This does not adhere to my lips at all. Yes, the pigmentation is slightly better than the lasting water tint, but it does not adhere to the lips at all. The moment you have a bite of something or you just smack your lips together and you blot it off a tissue, it's gone. I mentioned this before in one of my older videos, which was reviewing every single formula of lip products that Rom has released. Someone did mention to me that I should apply it like a liquid lipstick, where it's just like you apply it like this, and you keep your mouth like open, make sure your lips don't touch one another. And I tried that, it doesn't work. So I just feel like this lip tint, this line of the Dewyful lip tints is a dud. I would very much rather go and purchase any of the other lip lines Rom has produced. Personally, I will get either the Juicy Lasting tints or the Lasting Water tints, so those two are my top picks. This line, I think you can skip on it. If you've reached this point of the video, remember to like and subscribe down below. I would love to see you around. The next product, kind of a very bittersweet product for me, because I had bought this together with my late mom, and it's the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder over here. Listen, everyone back in 2016-2017 beauty gurus, they love this powder. It was like cult classic. Everyone must have one in their collection, and I personally am a survivor of Dramageddon 1 and 2. Yeah, that's a whole woo. But I bought this together with my late mom back then. I have very sweet memories of this because my mom even wanted to own one of this, and she knew I was getting into makeup, so she actually bought this powder over here. I remember her taking out some powder for herself in a little sifter bottle, and then she gave me the whole powder itself. So RIP my mom, but yeah, I had this for quite a while. It's a limited edition packaging. The problem is, back then I had very good skin. I found this powder to be a little bit too drying for me. So every time I applied this powder, I could feel my skin over here being dry and sucking up the moisture. I was like, why is everyone loving this powder? I absolutely dislike this, you know, that kind of drift. But now it's a different story because I absolutely love this powder. I feel that as my skin ages together with me, I found that my skin has gotten a slightly bit more oily, especially around corners of my nose, around here. So I feel that this is great, especially in Singapore's climate, hot, humid, and this actually holds my foundation really well. Aside from this being a setting powder, I love using it after applying my sunscreen. So after I apply my sunscreen, I leave it on for like 10 minutes. I take a thin layer of this and apply all over my face. I feel that this powder, the Mercier one, really helps in making sure my makeup looks flawless and it grips onto the skin very well. So this has really been a game changer for me now. In the past, hated it. I didn't want to touch it. I nearly told my mom, let's get rid of this. She said no, hold on to it. So I hold on to it and now I'm using it. For the next product, I actually hated it. I didn't really like it that much. And it's the glittering eye stick from TWINKLEPOP over here. My first impression of this was on a video here on YouTube. And I was like, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I'm still using this and I absolutely love it. I've changed my mind on this. Initially, I didn't like it because I felt that there wasn't enough, like, oh, it's not fattening up my aegyosaur enough. I realized that I kept reaching out for this more and more. Every single eye look that I did, I'll add a little bit of this and it would just add the right amount of brightness and volume to my eyes without really overdoing it too much. The formula on this is very smooth and it just applies and glides on the skin. When I apply on my aegyosaur, it does not tug or pull, and it's more of like a shimmer stick, so it does add the right amount of shine underneath my aegyosaur. It does not have any fat, shimmery glitter particles in the pencil itself, so it ends up looking very smooth. This shade over here, I believe, is number 1, Fair Me. This adheres very well to the skin once it's settled and dried down. It's not going anywhere at all, so even if you were to try and like scratch or like rub your aegyosaur like this, I think you're more or less good to go. As you can see, it's still there. It's not really budging or whatsoever. So for this, I would recommend using an oil makeup remover and you should be good to go. Initially, I didn't really like this color. I thought it looked too pink, but I realized that this kind of pinkish skin color works really well for me and it actually pairs quite well with a lot of other eye looks as well. The next one I'll be mentioning is more of like a product category / color. Can you guess what it is? I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel, but basically I used to really hate Peachy nude lips. Are you guys fans of it? Let me know. In the past, I absolutely hated it because I felt like it always washed me out. I was like, why do I look so dead? Why do people love nude lips? I never understood it, so I always gravitated towards like brick browns or nudie browns or reds. I felt like that was easier for me to wear, but now I've been getting on a peachy pink lips kick. A lot of my recent looks I wore very peachy nude lips and I think it looks absolutely stunning. I think when I first started off playing with makeup and things like that, I wasn't the best at makeup, so I didn't know how to balance like the proportions of my makeup. So I felt that the nudie peach lips definitely, it did wash me out a little bit. So the two peachy pink favorites that I've liked so far is the Rare Beauty Matte Lipstick in Humble. I had a mini size. This was like their Christmas edition, so this is how it looks like. It's really tiny, like look at how small it is. This is so cute. The set came with a matching lip liner as well, so it's a nice little touch, and as well as the Superstay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline over here. This is in number 15, Peachy. This color over here is stunning. There's something about the Superstay ink vinyls that smell intoxicatingly sweet smell, which normally I would be very turned off by, but there's something about it that smells so good. I don't know why, but yeah, these two are the recent peachy pink colors that I've been loving. Let me know what are the makeup products that you gradually liked or gradually disliked. I think this is a very interesting makeup topic. Drop it down in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. And if you're interested in actually hearing out the ROM and dewyful water tint, the review, my thoughts, go furthermore in depth, check out this video over here. I did do a video on it and also reviewing the other available lip formulas ROM has released ever since. So I'll see you guys over there.